Welcome to Harry Potter and the Anxious Millennials, plus a very cute puppy.
She's being so cute right now as well.
She's so cute.
Gigi, just so no one thinks I'm leaving out my other dog, Gigi is also here. And she's just very comfy on the chair over here. Kiki likes to be held more than Gigi doesn't really like to be picked up.
Mm.
Do you want to switch, though? We can maybe show you right at the end. They were both laying down on the chair, but then for some reason Kiki got up and wanted to come over. But you got to go back.
You got to go back on the chair.
All right, now we're really getting into the show, guys. Now we're really, really going to talk about, Harry Potter and stuff. Right after I asked Adam, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Thanks. How are you?
I'm fine. They're so far over here today. This week we read chapter 27, The Final Hiding Place. Adam, what happens in this chapter?
6 pages of nothing. The biggest thing is Harry gets a vision that confirms where the final Horcrux, they don't know where it is.
Mm-hmm. And Voldemort goes on and
ballistic
on about himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
So we've ended the last chapter with them fleeing on the back of the dragon from Gringotts. We start this chapter, they're still on the dragon, fleeing Gringotts. They leave London, they fly out over the countryside. They obviously can barely move because there's no seat belts on the back of a dragon. Like they're pretty fucked if they try to do anything other than just hang on for dear life.
Yeah, you're riding bareback on a dragon, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, First off, bareback comes from horseback riding first. That's where the term originated.
I bet it does.
Is Adam's eyebrows went up. Not the shimmy.
And Donkey was riding that dragon bareback in Shrek, so.
She did not even feel his presence.
They had children together. That's what's important.
She was like, "Oh, something happened between us." Couldn't tell you. Couldn't feel it.
Ron is swearing. Hermione is sobbing.
Yeah, Hermione does not like flying. She's not a fan.
Harry's thrilled that they have somehow managed to escape this situation that, for sure, if the dragon had not left, they would have been fucked.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way they would have gotten out.
No.
I guess they would have just been... But, do you think the goblins would have killed them? Or they just would have taken them to prison?
Yeah, I guess that's a good question. I mean, in this day and age, I think them going to prison would have been
them dying, for sure.
But I don't know in terms of what the goblins would have, if this was a different
I guess
time.
The goblins could have just been like, well, we're leaving you down
just
here.
Azkaban? You're just going to stay down here.
Good luck.
Yeah, well, they said that one in, the first book, wasn't it? They were like, oh, we check every, 10 years or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Sure.
They are flying on the back of the dragon. This description of the long flight to wherever they end up is a page and a half long. It's so bizarre because there was obviously so much action in the last chapter that to go straight into being and then the rolling countryside. I was like, oh, okay. So we're doing this.
And they didn't even need to get that far away. There wasn't a reason story-wise why it needed to be that long of a flight.
No, I mean, I like the little
Hogwarts.
The little nagging thought that's what if it flies over the what if it leaves the coast and starts flying over the water, or how long do dragons fly before they need to stop and take a break
and have a snack? Yeah.
I liked all of that because those are things I was thinking about. So it was oh, perfect. But it's just funny because she doesn't actually normally include any of those. So I was like, oh, no, interesting.
She's I got to fill out this chapter. It's got to be at least 5 to 6 pages,
Yeah.
It started out as a 3-page chapter. And she was like, let me just put in some
too
fluff.
short. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The other question that is nagging Harry is how soon before Voldemort realizes what has happened?
Yeah,
'Cause,
good
like,
question.
they're going to have to tell Bellatrix, who's obviously going to tell Voldemort. And then they're going to figure out what they took. Although I was kind of impressed that they inventoried her vault so well that they knew what he took. Because they only took one thing.
Yeah.
And it felt like a treasure trove of a room. Almost like the Cave of Wonders in Aladdin. Like it was like there were so many things you could have taken that I'm shocked they realized it was that one.
Yeah. They must have a very thorough inventory checklist.
Yeah. They've got that Excel spreadsheet is hopping.
Ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As the dragon like comes down toward this freshwater lake, it's circling. They decide that they need to hop off the back of it and jump into the lake so that when they get off of it, they're not next to it as it now can eat them or whatever.
And it's like, oh, hello, snack.
They jump into the lake. The lake is reedy and muddy. They swim to the other side from where the dragon stops to take a drink. And as soon as they're out, Harry realizes like how injured they are. They're like covered in welts and bruises and burns, and their clothes are singed. Like they really barely made it out.
Yeah, it was a close one. Yeah.
They're putting essence of dittany on to soothe their wounds. And while on one hand they're thrilled that they have the Horcrux, they are also fucked because they don't have the sword.
They don't have that
because
sword anymore.
That two-timing goblin took the sword.
Yeah, he two-timed them first
before they could
two-time him.
Hermione is like looks over. She's like looking at the dragon. She's like, "Is it gonna be okay?" It's a very Ari moment.
I was gonna say
for Hermione.
Hermione.
Is the dragon gonna be okay? Is it gonna be able to eat? Should we get it? Should we buy it a pizza?
Well, I was thinking, are they gonna try and find it to like kill it, like because of it's supposed to be a Gringa? Like I was like, I don't want it to go back there. I want it to stay free.
I wish it was like, I wish we knew what kind of dragon it was. Because I feel like we've learned about types of dragons, but I was shocked she didn't include, like, Harry noticed it was
like a
Norwegian Ridgeback or whatever.
Yeah. I know I'll have to look up if there are in Fantastic Beasts, if they say anything about, like, light dragons like that, like pale dragons.
Well, I wondered I think you're supposed to infer that the paleness comes from the fact that it's been trapped out of the sunlight.
Yeah, right.
Ick.
Who knows?
Kind of like the like creatures of the deep sea that like when you bring them to surface, they like are translucent.
Yeah, your worst nightmare.
My worst. I don't know why I even brought it up, guys. I'll be honest.
It haunts your dreams.
So, and then as they're like getting the camp ready, this is where they're gonna set up camp. Harry immediately has they have this whole scene. Sorry, they have the whole moment where they like laugh about.
Oh yeah. Like, well, I think they knew that we broke into
I think they know we
Gringotts. Yeah.
Very Statler and Waldorf.
Yeah.
And then Harry goes into this vision of Voldemort and his intense rage.
It literally is like his scar, like there's like a really bad pain in his scar, and then he's just there.
Yeah.
It's very
so funny. Voldemort is interrogating a goblin, and he's like, so what happened? And the goblin's like, well, they kind of snuck in using a method that has been in this book series since the beginning, just Polyjuice Potion. The way I'm not very impressed with their things that they use to not have been. How about just an ID? How about just like a driver's license?
How did they get that far in the first place? Yeah.
And then so Voldemort freaks out about that. He asks what happened. They say they got into Bellatrix's vault, and he's like, "What did they take?" And they say, "I don't know, some gold cup." I don't know.
Just a little gold cup. It was really, not a lot. Just that one thing.
You could
And he's
barely
like,
fit a full glass of wine in there, honestly. So it's barely
Yeah.
worth anything.
Yeah.
And Voldemort loses his mind,
Yeah.
kills the goblin
Literally.
immediately. And then as the rest of the people are like trying to flee the room because they're like, oh, he just starts. Did you notice this? He just starts killing people.
Yes.
He
of
just
course I
like goes
noticed,
crazy
yeah.
and starts killing people in the room.
Yeah.
Lucius
Bellatrix-
and Bellatrix like shove people out of the way so they can get out of the room first. Which is kind of funny in my opinion.
I loved that was included because I was like, yeah, just continuing to show who these two are when like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he goes into like, how does he know that it's a Horcrux?
Yeah.
How did he
is
find out?
spiraling, girl.
He's like,
spiraling.
obviously I knew that the riddle, the diary Horcrux.
Yeah, of course the diary's gone, yes.
Right, which he knew, but
Yeah.
he didn't think like they knew what it was.
Yeah.
That it was just like kind of happenstance. Then he's like, now I know about this. It's funny that it's both the items that he had entrusted his followers to protect, even though I don't know why, but and then he's like, I'm going to have to check on all my other ones. I'm going to have to check on I'm going to have to go to the shack, and I'm going to go to the lake, and I'm going to go to Hogwarts. So it's just like a long series of like him going back and forth of being like, I have to go all these places. Well, they should be fine because he doesn't know about the ring. Maybe it was Dumbledore who like figured it out and now whatever because Dumbledore always suspected.
Yeah.
But I guess it could have been the easiest to find the ring, so I should go to the shack first. And then like maybe he would have known about the lake because he would have asked questions at the orphanage.
Where is
It's just him spiraling.
It's so funny the way that he like talks about it, like himself at one point. Like he there's this one bit where he's like, he, the greatest wizard of them all, he, the most powerful, he, the killer of Dumbledore, and of how many other worthless, nameless men. How could Lord Voldemort not have known if he himself, most important and precious, had been attacked, mutilated? And I was like, all right, we're getting a little too Gollum-y up in here. I was like, this is reeking of Gollum.
We do include like him freaking out because he's like, I didn't even feel it. Because he says like, when they destroyed the diary, I just thought I couldn't feel it because I was a
smoke. Yeah.
I was a smoke. And now he's like, I mean, it's weird because he doesn't know that they've destroyed anything else, technically.
No,
he just knows they took the goblet. He doesn't know
I
they
would feel it.
destroyed it.
Surely. No, yeah. He's like, surely I would feel it and I would know. Come on. I would know. But then he's like, I have to make sure because I haven't checked those. I haven't checked on those in a while, It's
so funny to me. I mean, we have to wrap up the book, right? Like, I understand. But if I was him, wouldn't you just start, like, making 7 more... Like, wouldn't you make 100 more Horcruxes?
He can't. He is spent, girl.
He's
can't
tired.
Keep making them. But you're right in the sense of he kills people all the time. So, like, wouldn't you just... But I think 7 is he's already stretched it, remember, quite far. That it's like...
Yeah.
But yeah, we find out Nagini will be kept very close. So that gives away that Nagini is also one, which we haven't really had confirmed.
He's going to keep Nagini. Yeah. Nagini's going to be by him all the time. And then, there's something at Hogwarts. That's, like, the big realization is, like, Harry's theory... that there's probably something at Hogwarts proves to be correct.
Yes.
One of the lines is, he plumbed the deepest secrets of Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Which if I was reading that, I probably would have assumed that it was like the Chamber of Secrets, but then I would be like... I truly don't remember where it is, by the way. I have no recollection of where it is. I know we end up in the Ravenclaw common room, but that's not because I think that's because that's how we have to get in. That's not like
Yeah, we
something like that,
get
I
some
think.
important information in that common room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have the Gray Lady. I know there's a whole Gray Lady thing
Yes, the
coming
Gray
up.
Lady bit.
I know all of it's connected. I just don't remember in what capacity.
Yeah, you remember the lore, but you're like, I don't know like how the lore ends up like
specifics,
connecting.
yeah. And then I mean, like, truly, I just summarized his like 3-page rant into a
He
minute
is
and
just
a half.
going on and on about himself.
And it's the
y'all. I
same
was like,
thing over and over.
yeah.
So, yeah, he's freaking out.
Yeah.
Harry comes to, and he's like, I knew it. It's at Hogwarts. We have to go. Hermione's like, we don't even have a plan. He's like, we may have a couple hours that we can get in and get it. And I'm like, well, I don't know. Okay. So they just decide that they're going to leave and they go to Hogsmeade. They watch the dragon sail away from the lake.
Yeah, the dragon
take off into
also
the
is
sky.
like, well, it's about time for me to go too, actually. Bye, guys.
I'm full.
Yeah,
and then flies into the sky, and they take off to Hogsmeade. And I mean, truly, that's it.
Truly, that's all that happens. Yeah.
That's it. So thanks to everybody who listened.
You listen to this episode. I can't remember. I did check to see the next chapter how long it was, but now I can't remember. Okay, it's 30 minutes. Yeah, because I was like, after I finished this chapter, I texted Adam and I was like, is this the shortest chapter we've ever read? Like in this last book in the home stretch? And Adam was like, truly. Because I was
It
like,
might be one of the shortest chapters in the series.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just like, well, great, Adam. Good job.
Great.
Well summarized. That wraps up this chapter. Next week, we'll be reading chapter 28, The Missing Mirror. The Missing Mirror.
The Missing Mirror.
We have a couple of comments. This one is from Ashley Dillon. As your local Monster X stand, Joo-hyun is the member you're thinking about. He is the originator of the Goo Goo Gaga Aegyo and the main rapper. So the comparisons are there, definitely. Plus, Shonu as Jinu. If there was a live action, he'd have my vote. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll have to look up some Monster X MVs after this.
Shonu is so...
Is so fine. He is yummy. Okay, I'll have to take a look.
When he came out of the military, everybody was like, Daddy's home.
What is he? Is he like traditional masculine type? Like a S-Coop Smingyu
Monster
vibe?
X is like Monster Idol group. So they're like just like a bunch. They're like 6 big beat. Wonho used to be in Monster X.
Oh yes, Wonho. Okay, yes, I know Wonho as well. Okay, because I do like that energy, but then I also love like a Jungwon. So I'm here for it all, you know. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you for sharing that with us. And then we also have one from, is it M. Callister or Mick Just Mick Callister? I would like a thick Tupperware plastic wand, please. The wooden ones break too easily. Yeah, come on. Get the Tupperware plastic up in here, Ollivander. Come on. I think he wants them to be able to break in case though. Or so he can like keep himself in business. He can't make it too improbable, you know?
It's the planned obsolescence.
Oh, what is that? It's like what happens with like the iPhones or whatever.
Yeah.
People say like, oh yeah, they just
People
stop
say
working
like
after a
things
while.
that are made nowadays are worse because back like in the 50s they would just make them to be as good as possible, and now they make
like
them to break
hard-wearing.
within a few years, so then you have to buy a new one.
Oh man.
Capitalism is working out really well.
yeah, I know. I was gonna say capitalism. And then another one from Ashley Dillon. Imagine like a wand made of shiplap or something.
Yeah.
Hey,
Chip and Joanna.
anything. Yeah, Chip and Joanna Gaines. Yes, anything out of shiplap. Love it. Thank you for your kind words and your thoughts. We love hearing what you guys think. You can find the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you find your podcasts, as well as video versions on the Ampliverse YouTube channel and Spotify. As always, don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe so that we can get a perfect Newt score. 5 stars only, or else you will be in that room when Voldemort just decides. Kiki and Gigi have just come up. They know I'm about to finish. Do you guys know? And then I can pick Gigi up before we end so they can see both of them. Here, Gigi, hold on.
Cutie. She's like, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
That's what I'm saying. She's like, okay, that's enough. She loves cuddles. Like, she loves jumping up on the couch and cuddling with you, but like on her terms. And I'm like, you know what? That's right, Gigi. That's right. But Kiki, like, literally is Velcro dog. Like, we call her teddy bear because she wants to just be cuddled all the time. You'll be in that room. You will be in the 5 stars only, or else you will be in the room when Voldemort just starts killing people. Okay, I don't think you want that.
Very Anakin killing the young Padawans.
Oh yeah, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
Sad.
Spoiler alert for
Oh yeah, anyone that
Star
hasn't
Wars.
seen that. Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Anakin is Darth Vader.
And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at HP Anxious or YouTube at the Ampliverse. We are hosted on Spotify for podcasters, so thank you to them, and are a proud member of the Ampliverse. Check them out at theampliverse.com. Thank you very much, Adam.
Thank you. I mean, it was tough to get through this week.
Yeah, I really had to dial in for this one.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, Knox.